90 minutes stands between these teams and a place in history. Andy Carroll. Now Noble. He's on his way. Joel Campbell. Jenkinson. Winston Reid. Looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. Now Noble.
Oh, wonderful. For me, it's one of the best sights on a football pitch, seeing this kind of direct running at defenders.
Joel Campbell. Barry. He plays it through. The ball played down the middle. He gets it away. Didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Knocks it through. Andy Carroll's there. Team wins another corner. Up for the header.
Well, once the keeper lost control of that, it could have gone either way, but it was a good reaction from the defender.
Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. And there's a goal! Brilliant! Could that be the goal that guides them to glory? In a straight duel like that, there was only going to be one winner.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical. Oh, look, from experience, I can tell you that the first goal is always vital in any final. It can make such a psychological difference.
Barry. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Whitehead. He was well positioned, good defending there. Carlton Cole. Andy Carroll. Through it goes. That will go behind for a goal kick. Well, the referee has decided that the advantage didn't accrue, and he's going to his pocket to show him a yellow card. Barry. Whitehead. Barry. In he goes, and that's a good tackle. Carlton Cole. Now Noble. Jenkinson. That's a clever ball from him. West Ham with a big chance and a big miss. Barry. Whitehead. And they played for 30 minutes now. Lifts it through. The keeper there to make the catch. Moving forwards. Get it away. Tries it from long range. From distance, it lacked accuracy.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
And he launches it forward. Andy Carroll. Now Noble. Joel Campbell. Flanagan. He's going on his own, and he's still going. A determined run met by just as determined a piece of defending. An angled cross on his head. That won't worry the keeper. Carlton Cole. He's bursting forward. He scored! What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
Andy Carroll just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
So we resume with the scores back level.
Well, that's got them back in it, but it'll be very interesting to see what way they approach it now. Do they settle for that or push for more?
Barry. Whitehead. The defence is there to deal with it. Carlton Cole. It's played into space. Oh, great tackle. Had to get it right. There's the whistle. An entertaining first half that has simply flown by. Any thoughts on what the first 45 minutes of this final has thrown up?
I think both teams have played their part in what's been a pretty tight affair, and this is exactly the type of match now when the better players can come to the fore and make all the difference.
So nothing to separate the two teams, it stands at one apiece. Ball threaded through, and he'll drive it here. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. That could have been really special.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them. Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Launches it high. Joel Campbell. Barry. On his own. A strong challenge, but one certainly within the laws of the game. Ball goes through. And the cross repelled. Barry! They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
Well, I think you can only praise that sort of alertness and the way he almost knew what was going to happen, and he got there really early. That was top stuff for me.
Carlton Cole. We're into the last half hour of the game. Andy Carroll, possibility for a shot. Whitehead. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Here's Andy Carroll. And a header.
Just as well the defender was on hand to mop up the loose ball.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Jenkinson. Now Noble. Here's Carlton Cole. Andy Carroll. Opportunity for a goal. And back in. West Ham with a big chance and a big miss. Whitehead. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Forward it goes. No, that's not going to make it through. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. If the score remains as it is, we'll be heading to extra time. And a much-needed intervention that was too. Song. Now Noble. Looking to play on the break. Oh, he's lost out there. Song.
They need a bit more urgency in their play. Time is ticking away.
The clock counting down. Slides it through. Ah, good interception, just what they needed. Now Noble. Carlton Cole. Long ball forward. Goes for the volley. Not this time. Long way off that. Barry. Whitehead. There'll be 2 additional minutes tacked on. Bursting forward, hits the ball, and he scores! They've scored at the last possible moment. He pounced.
Oh, it's a terrible mix-up at the back, but it's great awareness to punish them for it.
They have their lead now, but it's all over. The referee's had enough. And there we have it. They are the Cup champions. They've finally done it here today to the delight of their manager and just as significantly their fans, who I'm sure will be celebrating this victory for a long, long time to come. Moments like this will live forever in the memory of the fans as well as the players. There have been unforgettable highs and lows, and at last, they are champions.
Well, this team came into this game knowing that if they actually won it, they were champions, and there you are. They've been absolutely brilliant, and they fully deserve their crown. I just feel that this can be a little bit of a strange time, you know. You've worked so hard, yes, you're the champions, you've won the game, and you're looking around at each other thinking, well, what do we do now?